They thought they had it all figured out. A new season, a fresh start, a game that would redefine racing. But then, the reviews came in, and suddenly, F1 25 wasn't just another racing game. It was a battleground of opinions, expectations, and surprises. F1 25, developed by Codemasters and published by EA Sports, was poised to be the pinnacle of Formula One gaming. With the return of the popular Breaking Point story mode and significant updates to the My Team feature, fans were eager to dive into the 2025 season. The game promised enhanced realism, improved AI, and a more immersive experience. But as the game hit the shelves, the reactions were mixed. One of the first surprises came with the game's cover stars. Instead of the usual big names, the cover featured McLaren's Oscar Piastri, Williams' Carlos Sainz Jr., and Haas's Oliver Bearman. This choice sparked a wave of reactions from fans. Many expressed their disappointment, with some calling it the worst cover of all time. Critics argued that the selection felt random and didn't reflect the true stars of the sport. One fan even remarked, "It looks like they rolled a dice to pick the drivers." But the surprises didn't stop there. The official driver ratings were released, and they raised eyebrows across the community. Max Verstappen topped the list with a rating of 95, followed by Lando Norris at 91 and Charles Leclerc at 91. Carlos Sainz Jr. secured a rating of 90, while Lewis Hamilton was rated at 89. However, the most significant shock came with Fernando Alonso's rating. Once considered one of the sport's elite drivers, Alonso's rating plummeted to 88, placing him behind several younger drivers. This decision sparked debates about the game's accuracy and the criteria used for ratings. In terms of gameplay, F1 25 introduced several new features. The Breaking Point story mode returned with a third chapter, immersing players in the fictional Connor Sport team's journey. The mode offered a more cinematic experience, with players making choices that influenced the story's outcome. The My Team mode also saw significant updates, allowing players to manage their own F1 team with more depth and customization options. The addition of reverse tracks added a new layer of challenge and excitement to the races. However, not all. Feedback was positive. Some players reported issues with AI behavior, with cars behaving erratically during races. Others noted that while the graphics were impressive, the overall feel of the game didn't live up to expectations. The gaming community was vocal in its reactions. Forums and social media platforms were flooded with discussions about the game's features, ratings, and overall quality. While some praised the game's improvements, others felt that it fell short of the high standards set by previous titles. The controversy over driver ratings, in particular, sparked debates about the role of realism in racing games and the responsibility of developers to accurately represent the sport. As the dust settles, the question remains: what does the future hold for the F1 gaming franchise? Will Codemasters take the feedback from F1 25 to heart and make necessary adjustments? Or will the mixed reactions lead to a re-evaluation of the game's direction? The driver ratings in F1 25 have been a focal point of discussion among the community. While EA Sports aim to reflect current performance metrics, some choices have raised eyebrows. For instance, Fernando Alonso's rating of 88 places him behind. Drivers like Max Verstappen, 95, Lando Norris, 91, and Carlos Sainz Jr., 90, despite his consistent performances and experience. The race critics argue that these ratings don't always align with on-track realities. For example, Kimi Antonelli, a promising rookie, received a rating of 72, which many feel doesn't accurately represent his potential and recent performances. Conversely, some established drivers have seen their ratings increase, sparking debates about consistency and fairness in the rating system. Diario AS +1, the Autosport Forums +1 F1. 25 introduced several new gameplay features, including enhanced AI behavior and improved car handling dynamics. However, some players feel that while these updates are welcome, they don't significantly advance the series. The core gameplay remains largely unchanged, leading to discussions about innovation and the future direction of the franchise. Additionally, the game's difficulty settings have been a topic of conversation. While some players appreciate the challenge, others feel that the AI's performance doesn't always scale appropriately, leading to frustration in certain scenarios. This inconsistency has prompted calls for more refined AI tuning in future updates. The F1 gaming community has been vocal in its feedback, with forums and social media platforms buzzing with discussions about the game's features and shortcomings. EA Sports has acknowledged this feedback, with promises to address concerns in upcoming patches. However, the effectiveness of these updates remains to be seen, and players are eager to see tangible improvements. Community-driven mods and unofficial patches have also emerged, aiming to enhance the game's realism and address some of the issues players have encountered. These community efforts highlight the passion and dedication of the F1 gaming community, even in the face of official shortcomings. As the gaming industry continues to evolve, so too does the F1 franchise. Players are hopeful that future installments will build upon the foundation laid by F1 25, incorporating more innovative features and addressing the concerns raised by the community. The integration of virtual reality, more dynamic weather systems, and deeper career modes are among the features fans are eager to see. Moreover, the role of esports in the F1 gaming ecosystem is growing. With increasing viewership and participation, there's potential for the franchise to further integrate esports elements, offering players more competitive and immersive experiences. F1 25 was meant to be a celebration of speed, skill, and strategy. Instead, it became a testament to the unpredictable nature of game development and fan expectations. In the world of racing, both on and off the track, surprises are always around, the corner. And sometimes the unexpected can be the most thrilling part of the ride. As the checkered flag falls on F1 25, the journey continues. And for fans and developers alike, the road ahead is filled with possibilities.